Your practice, your work, you deal with a lot of people's mental and emotional challenges. I understand. I think you know about your work, and I think you talked about this a little bit already. Do you obviously find that a raw food diet is beneficial to these people in helping them overcome these challenges?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's enzymes that really makes the body processes work. And when we've cooked all the food, or when we're eating processed food, it's the enzymes are not really there anymore.
Mm-hmm. And the enzymes are the gears of life. What are enzymes?
Well, I think they're the live portion of the food.
Live portion of the food.
And they're important to all the biological processes that go on in us.
And if you heat foods past some certain temperature, that kills the enzymes.
Right.
Yeah. If you hadn't found all these ways of being real creative with this raw food diet, could you have maintained it over all these years?
It wasn't a choice of, or it wasn't a burden. You know, I never went on it for a specific reason, saying, well, I'll stay on it so long and then I can hardly wait to get back to having cooked food to eat. It was always like, this feels so good and it's so much fun that I couldn't imagine going back. I couldn't imagine it.
Mm-hmm. Are you concerned that you might not be getting enough nutrients and the essential things you need for a healthy lifestyle?
Not me. Everybody else is, but not me. No. No, I think that I am getting, I mean, I know that sunflower seeds have all the basic 8 amino acids in them that everything can be built from. And buckwheat has a lot of protein in it. And everything has a lot of good things in it when it's alive, really.
Mm-hmm. Do you need to be very educated about what's available in a raw food diet to do it right, or can you just randomly eat raw foods and pretty much be getting the things you need?
I really think you sort of have to go by your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you ate all dried fruit, for instance, you might think maybe you would switch to a vegetable drink once in a while. You know, I mean, I think you just kind of go with your intuition a lot, and that works out all right.
Was it difficult for you to transition from eating cooked into this raw diet?
No. I made a nice meal of grilled salmon steaks on the grill, and I remember it was rice with peas and some carrots in it, and for color, you know. And that was the last cooked meal, and just said, well, let's give it a lark. Give it a try. Just do it for a lark and see. And immediately I really liked it. And so I just did it cold.
Have you seen other people try the raw food diet and not succeed with it because maybe they do it wrong or some other problem?
Yeah, I have.
And what do you think the problem was?
I think they were doing it because they felt like they had to do it for some sort of diagnosis of health that they had, and they thought they would do it just for a period of time until that lifted. And I think when you start eating this way, though, that you can eat really, really well and think you're doing everything really good for your health, but then an interesting thing happens. You begin to detox every once in a while. It has nothing to do with what you just ate. It has to do with the body has chosen now to correct some of the toxins that may be settled in our body from a long time ago. And so that's not really fun, the detoxing. And when it comes up, you can't figure out why. Why now? Or what's this all about? And you may begin to think, oh, maybe this diet is so good, you know. But it's just part of detoxing. And toxins are really the basis, I think, for all the disease states that we may experience.
You're making me think of a couple things here. So you obviously think that eating a raw diet can help heal some health problems.
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, I really do. Oh,
Do you know? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I mean, you
various
see, your skin get clearer. You have more energy. You see little changes in your fingernails and all kinds of little things that really were kind of minor things, but they clear up a lot of times.
And when you're going through this detox where pains or symptoms are showing, is there ever a time when you might want to see a doctor, or is this always something, if you're on the raw food diet, that you should just accept and ride it through and knowing that it's going to turn out okay?
Well, I guess that's a personal choice. I don't think eating all raw is a real dangerous, dramatic, risky thing to do. I have never fasted. Now that, I think, is pretty risky. I mean, it's maybe not risky, but it's just not, I think it could disrupt your working life a little bit. And I think some people need food to be a little grounded, you know, and fasting isn't something I have done.
Cleansing either?
Just eating raw is a nice slow way to detox, and the detoxing isn't that bad. I think you could get into some more what do we want to say, exciting or not so exciting or not so pleasant detox things through fasting, but I'm not an expert on it. I just choose not to disrupt my system that much.
Now you've been raw for 6 years, I think you said. Do you see changes now still as into your 6th year? I know you saw a lot of early changes on it. Have you seen changes the whole way through over all the 6 years and still continue to?
Changes, I can't remember hardly how it was to eat cooked food, but I really know myself well, and I think my health has improved, and I can't imagine going off of it.
You sleep good?
Yeah.
You have lots of energy?
Yeah.
Great mental clarity, good
Yeah.
memory,
Yeah.
a rosy outlook. You're always smiling. You know that.